Hey everyone, I'm back here again with another ThomasWoodenRailway discussion, and it only seems fair that if I do Wilbert, I should do Frank. Because technically both are pretty rare, and when you usually say Wilbert, you usually say Frank. So if you haven't watched it yet, watch my video on my ThomasWoodenRailway discussion on Wilbert. But now let's take a look at Frank here. Now I want to also compare him to Wilbert as well, just so you guys can see it. So Wilbert was also, Frank was also a character in the Railway series, written by Christopher Audrey, and he was on the Arsdale Railway, and I think he crashed into the back of the shed or something like that. That might have been Boko when he slipped on diesel oil or something like that. I can't remember. I haven't actually read the books by Christopher Audrey, but I do know that Frank was on the Arsdale Railway along with Mike, Rex, Bert, and Jock, and all that. So obviously you can tell pretty much that Frank is a diesel, and I can tell you that when I've been on vacation for and seen trains or diesels, I've seen a lot of diesels that look like Frank. I mean, I'm not kidding. I think that's just the style of it. But so taking a look here at Frank, I'll show you to the camera. He's smiling. So he kind of looks a little bit nerdy with that light on top of him. I mean, like, it would have been fine if you, like, put it up here, but, like, right here on his face, it kind of looks a little weird. Looking at his side here, this definitely shows you that he's a diesel with all his, like, vents and grills. It also says Frank right at the top there, dead center, the red thing, if you have really bad eyesight or something. And then his cab, also. Flipping them around, no detail on the back. A little bit surprised by that. Thought learning curve. Well, then I think always that learning curve should have done a lot of stuff as well. So, you know, it's symmetrical, which means it's the same thing to both sides. And it's true. So flipping them upside down, mine does say Frank, and also has a number for a recall. And so then, let me check the date again. I believe it's 2003. Yeah, it's 2003. Taking a look at the wheels there. Then again, as I also said, remember, Wilbert was made from 2001 to 2002. Same with Frank, according to the 2007 yearbook. So, AKA maybe a learning curve mistake, or maybe they just made him for another year, and learning curve doesn't want to admit it that they did. So that's pretty much it with Frank. He's just pretty rare because they only made him a couple of years. The same deal with Wilbert, practically, and really, there's nothing else to say. A lot of people say that I'm pretty lucky that I have both of them. The same deal that I got with Wilbert and I got with Frank. So if you listen to my Wilbert video, you realize that, you know, I went to a store and Wilbert was, he was with a DVD. Now, Frank, I got that same store with the DVD same day. So I bought Wilbert here, and I bought Frank on the same day with the same DVD. In fact, I actually got Wilbert with the Trust Thomas DVD, and I got Frank with the I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's the DVD with all the construction episodes with Jack and the gang. Thomas Helps a Friend or something like that. Anyway, it's just with Jack and Alfie, Kelly, Byron. All those episodes that you really can't do remakes on, since they never really made a Kelly, or something like a Learning Curve Kelly. So, you know, it's pretty lucky. I found them on the same day at the same store, and yeah, I gotta admit, I was pretty lucky. I mean, I was shocked when I saw them. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Of course, the excitement has now gone down, as you can tell. But let's take a look at the similarities between these two. I find it always kind of weird that they both have red stripes in the front there. And Frank has them all the way around, actually. But Wilbur just has the stripe right there. Kind of weird, I think. And then turn them sideways. I'll scoot Frank up here. Looks like Frank doesn't want to balance. Oh, well. Okay, so that's kind of weird, but that's what they both look like that. And, I'm just kind of looking at it here. I guess the red stripe's the really only thing, because Wilbur is a steam engine and Frank is a diesel. Yeah, so pretty much that's the only similarity. So, Frank is pretty rare. You can find both Frank and Wilbur on eBay for reasonable prices, though. I've had a lot of people asking, where can I go to get Frank and Wilbert? Unfortunately, if you get really lucky like me, you're going to have to go to eBay to find these. Luckily, I a lot of times see new in box or NIBs. That's what NIB means, new in box, or NIP, new in packaging, or BNIB, brand new in box. Okay, so just giving you a little eBay trivia. And then, so I've also, before I go on, I also have seen NBO, never been opened. That's what I assume it means. But a lot of times I see these guys on there for about, sometimes I see them starting bid for 99 cents. And then I watch them, until the end. And they usually only go to about 20 or 30 bucks. Considering that, the Learning Curve only made these for a couple of years, that is a great price for both of them. And so, really that's it about Frank and them. Frank, of course, is rare. But don't worry. You can still find them on eBay. Same thing with Wilbert. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, thanks for watching.